Viewer discretion is advised.
Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 3 Geeks Flix. Joining me, as always, is the dapper and giggling man himself, the muse, God. Justin Kyle. Say hello, everyone, Justin.
You've outdid yourself this time, kid. Well, hello, everyone.
And, of course, I am the Tech Mitchell, right? We're back. This is a trailer break. We haven't done one in a little while. Well, a couple episodes. We're back in the move and the groove, and I'm not going to rhyme anymore. That's pretty much how I'm going to leave it. So, to get right to it, the cast of Spider-Man Homecoming. We like this third trailer a little more to take a peek at it and give a trailer break on it. So, it stars Tom Holland as Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Chris Evans is Captain America. Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark, Iron Man. Martin Starr is Mr. Harrington. He was in a couple of Seth Rogen movies, Knocked Up and a few others. Logan Marshall Green, you'll know from Prometheus. He is in this. Marissa Tomei. Yes, this Aunt May. Donald Glover, if you don't know who he is, get out from under that rock and figure it out. Michael Keaton is Adrian Toomes, the Vulture, our villain. Zendaya is Michelle, which I believe is the love interest. Jon Favreau is back as Happy Hogan, and everybody else on the list there on IMDb. Go check them out. I don't have time to talk about them, so as I always do, I look to you, good muse, and say, Justin, give it to me. What you got?
It was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think it didn't show too much. A lot of it we had already seen, but they threw in a couple of new angles, new little storylines.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
It was good. I don't know if it was my favorite trailer of it so far. It was a good, solid trailer. There was nothing that blew my mind with it. I'll say that up front.
Right.
It definitely, I wouldn't say it's like groundbreaking or anything.
Okay.
But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
All right. I as well. It was fun. It was a fun little ride. They showed us a little more, but then we had a couple of repeat clips, which is fine. That's expected in all this. But otherwise, it was definitely a well put together trailer. I do not know, is this going to be our final trailer, you think? I just saw 3. I didn't see final, so, they could throw another one out there at us. Hopefully they don't reveal too much. I think we've got an idea, a scope of how the story's going to go, how it's going to look. The back and forth between Tom Holland and Tony Stark is great. His friend, I get a kick out of his friend. I like that whole dynamic that he knows what's going on in there. I like that they didn't really heavily focus on like the love interest. They more gave it a feel of kind of a teenage coming of age, trying to figure out how to handle being a superhero. And becoming a superhero and trying to do school and life at the same time. And so, it's relatable, especially to some points. I mean, not all of us can get bit by a radioactive spider and have superpowers, but still, it's got some of the same tones and some of the same things from the other. I do like the scene where he's running down the hall in the school, and he is like tearing off the tie and everything. It
became super.
Yeah, it was like a very Superman feel to it.
Right.
I like that, and then kind of a throwback to some of the older Spider-Man films when he's trying to pull the ship together. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, and I think one thing that I think they're emphasizing now is I think his suit is going to play a major role in the story of this.
Yeah.
So And I think if there's any criticism I've had so far with the marketing, I think it seems like that plane scene is going to be the climax. It seems pretty obvious to me that that may be the climax.
That's the big fight at the end. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Correct, and it's on a plane. If you notice, he's not wearing the suit. He's wearing almost like a homemade thing.
Yeah, he had the suit taken away somehow, at some point.
That's the thing, is they had the suit taken away. That may be a good thing because that suit almost looks like it could be too much power for him. Like, my favorite part of this trailer was when it first shows a suit and he has like 582 different web combinations that he could do. It shows the actual inside, POV of his tech. I thought that was straight up awesome. I was like, yes, I'm digging this. But then, of course, he gets in trouble. Tony takes away the suit. And then we find out morally it's not about the suit. It's not about the suit. It's about him. That's the obvious over-the-head theme, I guess, that's going on.
And that kind of shows you how much Stark has grown over the ages,
Right. So that may be the actual ultimate test, come to think of it, of whether or not he becomes Avenger. Is if and at the end, of course, he may not say, no, you know what, I don't want the suit.
Right.
I want to do this myself, right? Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks solid. I like that we got some other cool shots of the Vulture suit. That thing looks pretty bad. I was a little concerned if, it didn't really seem so far like the Vulture would be able to do it.
Right.
I like him as a villain in the comic books, but, man, that suit looks pretty bomb. I'm not going to lie. It looks textbook Marvel.
And I don't think Keaton would have done it if it would have ended up looking like crap or feeling like it was going to be just real cheesy and off. I think Keaton, he doesn't have to act. He doesn't have to do something. So
right, especially another comic book film. Yeah, I mean, he's an OG, man. He is one of the very few OGs in the superhero genre.
And I like that they didn't give us a whole lot of him, so that we really get to see this villain and experience it in the theater and not already know what we're walking into.
Right. Yeah, and it looks good. I'm glad they didn't either. I have a feeling they give us little sneak peeks where he says, I'll kill you and everyone you love. Mm-hmm. For a teenage-oriented Marvel film, that's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Whenever he said that in the trailer, I was like, oh, wow, okay, so he's that kind of person. Well, that's kind of new. He doesn't have superpowers. He's just like a sociopath that doesn't give a F anymore.
Oh, it's like a sociopath in an Iron Man suit in a way. Is kind of what it looks like. He's taken some Stark technology.
Right. And then I like they showed I like the graphics and the visuals of the weapons. So like in the opening scene where he says, "You guys aren't the real Avengers," and you show he's actually fighting against, looks like a gun that they have, and then it shoots out the lightning from the street, and you see the visuals. Visually, it looks a lot better than I remember it. So yeah, that's always good. The music, yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was very teeny. It was very teen popish. That's what they're going for, so I can't really fault them. So I guess if that's what they were going for, it was considered a good choice.
Yeah, they have an angle. They have an angle on this, and I mean, I guess it kind of separates it from some of the other films.
Right, and that's when they started. They wanted to make a John Hughes comic book film. So if that was their intent, Marvel's really good about doing different genres.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if that's what they're going for, which they've stated from the beginning, it looks like they're on board. So
I love the John Hughes drop there. Thank you. That's great. What's your number?
I'll give it an 8. I don't know if it deserves more than an 8, but it was definitely more than a 7. So I think an 8's fitting. Again, I didn't see anything. It wasn't like, oh my God, that looks awesome. It was like, oh, that's cool. It looks fun. Right, cool. I'm on board, right? It's a fun, you said it best. It was fun. Wasn't groundbreaking. Overall, for what they're going for, I think they did a great job.
Yeah. And like I said, this is for the trailer. And as far as the trailer goes, yeah, it's an 8. It's got me wanting to see it. It's got me ready to see it. It doesn't have me jumping out of my seat, out of my chair, checking every minute when show times are.
Right.
I'll sit down. I'll watch it. I'll enjoy it. I'm sure it's going to be a great addition to the Marvelverse, and I think it will fit nicely, especially with as much Tony as we're getting, and a little bit of Steve Rogers, Captain America, in there. How much I really don't know.
I didn't know that he was in this film. I didn't know that Captain America was in this film. I know that they had referenced him in the trailers. I stole a shield. But I didn't know if he's actually going to be casted, if he actually plays a part.
I think it may go just as far as that little TV spot that they showed where he was talking about I stole his shield and stuff. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, we could get a much more, or we could not. Last we knew, he was in jail, you know, so locked up. So it can go either way. They left it open. They've left a lot to be known, and I think that's a good thing, and that's why it definitely deserves an 8. But, you know, I'm not really feeling and digging the music, and it really didn't revolutionize anything for me, so that's why it's an 8.
It was good. It was fun.
It's good.
It was 8.
All right. So, check us out on Facebook, 3 Geeks Flix. Give us a like, comment, holler, troll us. You don't do Facebook, we've got Twitter. It's at the number 3 Geeks Flix. Flix is, of course, spelled F-L-I-X. Give us a follow there. Give us a holler there. Troll there. Get involved. You are the third geek. Get on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a comment. Give us a like on these videos. Give us feedback, folks. Let us know you're out there. We want to hear from every single one of you on what you think, whether you agree, whether you don't, what you'd like to see. If there's any movies or any trailers out there you'd like us to review or talk about, we're game. Let us know. That's why you're the third geek. Get involved, folks. We keep saying it. I've said it a couple of times now, and so I'm going to stop and quit being so repetitive because I'm losing the muse, apparently. He's looking away, looking around.
I got distracted by this room I'm in. It's a strange room.
It's a strange room.
Yeah, it's my living room.
That is a strange room, and we're just going to leave it at that.
You know.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, appreciate y'all sticking around, and stay tuned to the glow of those monitors because we're going to catch you next time. Good night. How do you feel about that? You like it? Did it turn out okay?
I think it was good. It was okay.
You try not to say solid. Oh, look at that handsome face right there. Yeah.
Who is that?
It's George Clooney.
Dude, I look bad.
It was the angle. It's the angle. You're not fat. It's just the angle. Because you look ruggedly handsome right now.
Okay. No, I'm not fat. I don't need you to tell me I'm not fat. Tell me I'm pretty. Just kidding.
You're pretty?
Mitchell, I'm alone in some weird room, and it's scaring me. That's your living room. Shut the f*** up, Donnie.
What's going on, sir?
What's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm here.
I know you're there. I'm talking to you.
Alright, man.
Alright, bye.
Not you, asshole. Ah.